In this video, I'm going to be talking mostly about how to install Java and some things about the environment variable. Firstly, to install Java, go to java.com/download or search Google if you prefer, one and the same thing. Click on the first link in Google search results and you would land on the java.com/download page. I would recommend to download the latest version of Java. I'm using Java 7 update 51, but nevertheless the installation procedure is same. Just double click on it, it will ask for some confirmation, click on yes, and the installation screen will pop up. Just click on next and it will install Java on your computer system. Select the destination folder where you want to install Java. I would go with the default settings, click on next. Java is installed on your system. Now to verify that Java is installed, open command prompt and type java-version and it will show that which version of Java is currently installed on your system. Now if you want to ask the system that where did it found this Java command, type where and Java and it will show you that it found Java in this folder. Now if you type javac to check the version of Java compiler installed, it will give you an error. And this is because the system knows about the runtime environment of Java, that where it's located, but in order to use the Java compiler you explicitly need to tell the system that where it's located. Environment variable is a way to tell the system to specify that where this javac command is located. Now before actually setting up the environment variable for this javac command, I would like to show you that why it's important to set up the environment variable. Go to the installation directory of Java. In my case it would be C program files Java, and this is the installation directory where Java is installed. Here go to this folders Jdk and go to bin. Now if you type javac-version in this current directory, it will show you the current version of Java compiler on the system. And if you ask the system that where it could find the javac command, it will simply tell you that it found the javac command in this folder. Now why it's possible is that system is configured to look in the current folder for the command file before giving the user an error that it is not able to find that file. Now if we go to any other directory, type the same command again, it will not be able to figure out that where javac is located. So in order to make the system aware of this command, we need to set the environment variable. To set the environment variable, right click on this icon, go to advanced system and settings. From here under advanced tab, go to environment variables, and these are the environment variable setting which are present on the system. The first set here, it would specify environment variables which are set for the current user, and the second set would specify those environment variables which are set at system level. Being at system level, these set of environment variables would be accessible by all users, and the first set would be accessible by only the current user. So I would create a new variable in this section. For that, go to your installation directory where you install Java. And copy this path, and under environment variable click on new and under the value copy the path, click on OK. Now after creating a new variable here, you would want to make a change in the path variable so that the system would be able to know that it should look out in the Java directory as well before giving an error that it could not find some specific commands. To do that, click on edit. In the end, add the semicolon, and within the percentage sign, give the name of the variable that you just created and add a /bin to that, because we created the new variable with the Java installation directory and the javac command would be under the bin directory. So that's how you set the environment variable. Click on OK and close this. Now open command prompt and type java c hyphen version, and it will show you the current version of the Java compiler installed. So now you know that your environment variable is set and you can access the Java compiler within any directory from the command prompt. If you want to install Java for Linux, there are more than one ways to skin a cat. First, download Java installer for your particular distribution of Linux. It will usually be a shell script, as in this case here, having a .sh extension, or it could be having a .rpm extension, meaning it's a Red Hat package manager file. Nevertheless, usually this file is not executable by default. To make it executable, go to the terminal, then to the folder where installer is. In my case, it's on the desktop. Now doing ls-l here, you would see that the file has read permissions. This JDK file has read permissions, write permissions, but it does not have the third permission, which means that it can be executed. To add that permission, type chmod +x and the name of the file for which you want to add the permission. Type JDK and press a tab here, and the terminal will fill in the name for you. Press enter now. The file has executable permission as well. In case chmod won't work that way, it means that you don't have the permission to make the change to the file. You could add sudo before the command chmod. You will have to supply the password for your root user and it will get the work done that way. Now to check the permission, type ls-l again, and you could see that it now has an act in the file permission section, which means that it can be executed now. File written in green here on the terminal would indicate that it has all three permissions now. Now to execute it, type ./jdk, again tab, and the installer will start. But I've already installed JDK on my distribution of Linux, but from this point onwards, the steps for the installer are same. So I'm just going to cancel it. To set up environment variable now, you would need to make some changes to a configuration file, which would depend upon your distribution of Linux. For my distribution is /etc/profile. Now open this file in any text editor on Linux, and to the end add this line. It is interpreted as the new path variable is the old path variable plus this path for the Java's bin directory. Now save the file, close it, and you are done adding this path to the environment variable. To check it, type java c -version. And it will show you the current version of Java compiler installed on the system. Now this is one way of installing Java under Linux. Another way would be type sudo apt-get install default jdk. Your package manager will simply ask you if you want to continue at this point. Now pressing Y at this point would simply install Java on the system, as well as adding the environment variable as well. I have already installed Java, so I'm going to click N. These are the ways how you can install Java under Linux, and that would be all for the video. Thanks for watching.